This is Neil Ratner, Rock Doc here on WDST Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock with support from Transcendental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcendental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. Rick Danko was born on December 29, 1943. Together with Levon Helm on drums, Rick Danko's bass playing formed one of the finest rhythm sections ever, and a partnership that was the backbone of the band. Rick was born into a musical family, and music was a way of life for him from the beginning. When he was 17, he joined rockabilly singer Ronnie Hawkins' group, the Hawks, initially as rhythm guitarist. However, Danko soon moved to bass. Under Ronnie Hawkins' tutelage, Rick began a 3-year tenure of non-stop gigging and rigorous rehearsals that fellow bandmate Richard Manuel once likened to boot camp. By the early 60s, Rick and the other Hawks had outgrown the honky-tonk circuit and left Hawkins. Bob Dylan had seen them perform and was so impressed that he signed the Hawks to accompany him on his 1965-66 World Tour. After the tour, Dylan retreated to his new home in Woodstock. The Hawks followed shortly thereafter. And as Danko explains in a rare interview from the early 90s, he and the other members of the Hawks became the band.
Our first album was called Music from Big Pink, which was this... I started playing with Bob Dylan in 1965, and I moved from Manhattan to the Catskill Mountains in 66. And I rented that house, a big pink house that sat in the middle of 100 acres.
And that became the name of the album.
And we called our first album Music from Big Pink, you know, and we listed, it said the band, and then it listed our 5 names, you know.
You guys were very explicit. You said it's Music from Big Pink, and that's where you recorded it, in this pink house, and wrote it. You called yourself the band, and that's what you were. And now here you go, suddenly playing before thousands of people with Bob Dylan, who is known by everyone. Was that a little intimidating? Because you changed, the band changed the way Dylan's music sounded, and the audience wasn't ready for that.
Well, Bob, you know, incidentally, I'd like to wish Bob a happy 50th birthday.
That's
you
right,
know,
Friday night, Bob.
What was it? May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others, and may you stay forever young, Bob.
Happy birthday, Bob.
Happy
birthday.
And it
sounded just like Bob.
The Wheels on Fire is a song written by Rick Danko and Bob Dylan. According to Rick, we would come together every day and work, and Dylan would come over. He gave me the typewritten lyrics to This Wheels on Fire. I worked on the phrasing and the melody. Then Dylan and I wrote the chorus together. The song was originally recorded by Dylan and the band at Big Pink during their basement tape sessions, and then re-recorded by the band for Music from Big Pink. Okay, let's listen. With Rick Danko on lead vocals, the band, and This Wheels on Fire.